Hello, everybody. So, we're going to go to the Zenobian border first. We're going to use the same plan. No. I don't know what my name is. We're playing Ogre Battle, Hammer to Fall. We're going to go to the Zenobian border. And, we're probably going to use Fogel a little bit to try to get the rest of these guys down. We want to get their... We definitely need to get their chaos frame down a little bit more because I'm not worried about the fighters, but I need the dragon to go down pretty significantly before he gets to level, I don't know when they turn. Some of the dragons are at 7, some of them are at 8. I don't think I've ever gotten one to go at 6, but that's okay. And we gave Leia a 1 level less just to make her a little bit special, so she's the same level as everyone in her unit. These guys will probably eventually turn to the next thing around. I'm going to go with 6. I think that the level 4 for Darius was special. This was an exceptional fighter. This guy turned at 5. I'm going to buy some fencer equipment just in case these guys can turn at 5. I don't think they will, but if we can get their level up to 5, I'll bring them back to the base and see if I can upgrade them just to get them a little bit of extra oomph. I may buy a let me just check. I'll buy some fencer equipment. Oh, we already have. All right, we already got one. I'll buy a. Well, maybe I don't need to buy another one. Well, it's cheap. I'll just get one just in case. I'm not going to turn anyone into a knight in the game. We're already overused on their equipment. So, just in case, yeah, I'll bring them back. We're going to be using, of course, Titus and Dio to get some fighters. We only really need 4, so we don't have to use them a ton. But if we can upgrade Fogel, that would be great. As far as upgrading his fighters, we're not going to be able to upgrade Leia's this time. We're going to be primarily using Fogel, Gilbert. Try to get Gilbert up to level 5 or 6, just so that he can not get too lawful. But yeah, Fogel, Gilbert, Dio, Titus, and we'll use Arthur a little bit just to have him clean up a few people here and there. Nothing too crazy. There is one thing that if I was playing this on the console and I couldn't do or change anything, there's a unit in here that will drop a claymore. And that is the only weapon that we need. The next time we can get one of those is way up here. I don't remember if it's Azure Plains, I don't remember if it's Wentinus, but we need that claymore because that is our ticket to get Sword Masters. And that is literally the only tier 3 unit we can get early on without cheating. So there's a unit here, I believe. Let me just check something. Let's just do a little walksy checky. Zenobian border, let's check. So we'll get some knight equipment here. Yeah, literally a full set of knight stuff. Boulder, plate, kite, armet. That's all fine. We'll make sure we get that just for the money's sake. Hellhound level 5. Dragon level 5. That's all well and good. Let me just see. So these guys drop amulet. Don't drop. Drop a kite shield. Robe, marionette. So this is where we would get knight equipment. Dollmaster equipment. There is one, I don't know why it's not showing up here. It's these guys hang out at the bridge south of us. Oh, this guy's already level 7. These guys should drop a claymore. If they don't, then what are we at? Save. That is something worth save scumming for. If I was playing this on the console and I couldn't change or do anything, I would reset the mission if I do not get the claymore. That's basically the same as a blessed sword. Speaking of blessed swords, Also, I was considering giving Leia, like Dio doesn't really have a special item in the game, but they changed it so he starts with the stone sword, then his base becomes the adamant, and he'll get like dragon plate and dragon helms later in the game as his default equipment. Titus's special equipment is going to be the Noish's Promise, as well as the Diodora's armor. Gilbert already has his special thing. He starts out with Scourge of Thor. Leia doesn't really have anything special. I was considering giving her a Volcatus, since she's fire. Giving her a fire spear or something to start with, but that does seem... it's kind of lore friendly, but I decided not to do it. I may change that in the next mission, just give her something special, because Dio's got the stone sword. Titus could either have the blessed sword or Noish's Promise. Arthur can have the blessed sword or Noish's Promise, and then everybody else. Karth eventually is going to have the Boreas. I think that's what he is supposed to start out with. He's fire, so I was thinking about giving him a procs, but that would kind of... That'd mean we get Black Knights earlier, and I probably still will give us Black Knights earlier when we're supposed to, since I think that would actually nerf us if we got Black Knights earlier, because they're worse than Sword Masters, and they are worse than Paladins, except they're worse than Sword Masters in terms of damage and stat growth. So it'd be better to have Sword Masters anyway. So that's probably what I'll do with Fogel's unit. I'll turn these guys into Sword Masters as soon as I can, and then they'll just be that much more overpowered in the second chapter. As far as Aznabel's unit for Boagrius and Ajax, I'm not sure. We may make them Black Knights, if anything, just to nerf them, but we'll see. There was two ways to go with Black Knights in this game. Either make them available to everyone as much as we want, which is fine, which they did, and then not buff them. So Black Knights basically are unchanged, except that we can get more of them. But they made every other unit, like Fencer, Swordmaster, Paladin, and, Paladins are about the same, just more expensive. Cataphracts are better. Like, everyone gets 3 attacks in the front except for these guys. So that's a pretty big nerf. That was the only thing keeping them from being one of the best units in the entire game in the previous game. Now, the fact that you can get Swordmasters before them and really pump people's strength up, Black Knights are basically... I hate to say it. They're basically superfluous. They're not needed. It's better to train these guys as fight like Swordmasters up into Paladins or Cataphracts, or keep them as Swordmasters. Black Knights are really just for flavor now. So, anyway, that's enough rambling. We'll worry about all these other things later. Let's get the mission started. We're there. Let's go get our Claymore and our champion statuette. I was also thinking in the last map, or in the last walkthrough, I was using champion statuettes to raise a bunch of people's levels, which I guess I could have done with training, but what I think it does is it keeps me from spending money if I use them, but I still want to have them simply for the fact of normalizing everyone's levels. So I would like everyone in the unit to have the same level, so that's kind of what I'll use them for, but I won't or like for when we get to where we're going to use Bisk, instead of just putting him in at level 2, Liddell is level 12 or whatever she is, we'll just raise Bisk and everyone else up to her level that we get. So that's what we're going to do. Just for balance's sake. We'll move that out of the way. And... oh, one moment. There's one thing I got to do real quick. Okay. So the first few maps take a little bit of time because we're farming up a lot of fighters. We don't have to do that as much this time. We can basically use Dio and Titus to win a couple maps or win a couple matches with someone and then have Fogel come in and kill them. Then move Titus and Dio down to get the next person. We should be able to get maybe 2 fighters. Doing that pretty quickly. Let's get Dio out. Let's get Fogel out. So I'm wondering, maybe I should just wipe this unit out down there a little bit faster. Just to make sure that we don't have to save Scum. I'll just have Gilbert take him out quickly. And let's see, what do we got going on with you? Alright, I guess we could have Fogel. You know what we could do? We're getting to the point where we're going to want Titus to get levels anyway. Maybe we'll have... maybe we'll just have Fogel wipe out the lady and the leader, get the alignment going, and then we'll have Titus finish her off. And that should just be 1 level for Titus. It should be fine. But first, let's get this going. Oh, and I think that unit coming up will be good for Fogel too. Yeah, these dogs do so much damage, especially to the humanoids. We're like 37, 34, Gilbert's doing 26. It's definitely more because he's got the special weapon, but really the power's in the puppies. I was just talking to my brother about this. He's using a Hound unit too, and vanilla game, modded game, whatever it is, these are the, they're just a really strong unit. Worms are stronger in this game, and so are griffins and other beasts, but yeah, the there we go. All right. What are you at, Gilbert? You're at 5. We need to get him up a little bit. He's getting some alignment stuff going on, so we'll have Fogel come and take care of the guy that's coming up soon. But we got our Claymore, so that's what we needed to get from that. So, God willing, 29, 15. Alright, so this should be a kill for Fogel. There we go. There's our alignment down. And as long as we can kind of focus on killing certain units with him, getting everyone else's level up, he should be able to bring everyone's alignment down. We'll have you go across, and I think we'll just have you... Let's go down there first. I just want to cut her off and have him get his level against that. Oh. No, that's another... Alright, I guess we'll go back. Ideally, I'd like to have Fogel wipe out the cleric, and then just get a lot of experience against this lady right here, or this guy. Yeah, there's experience there. The guy at the back is a fairy, is fairly high alignment. So that's one of the things you can miss. The Claymore this early is very good. There we go. More alignment down. Alright, so let's try to do the same thing with the... Oh, wait a minute. Let me just check and see if we can level up these people. Nope. Alright. Nope. Okay. Yeah, so that's why I was so surprised. Rarely you'll get a fire that can upgrade at 5. It's usually one of the first guys you get that are pretty strong. Most people are 6 and 7. That's kind of the range you're looking at. Oh, man, you bitch. Alright. Alright, Titus, I guess we're going back to our original plan. But yeah, to get a fighter, to be able to upgrade at 4. And I'm wondering, too, like, the stats you get from picking your starting army. If it, if it affects your unit, like it makes the initial fighters and Amazons you get in your particular unit, if it makes them a little bit better. So, alright, we're going to do an experiment. I want to see if Caligon will get... Damn it. Nope, he didn't. Okay. So he did not get... he didn't get any level or alignment down with that. So his might have... It actually might have raised it, and then in raising it, Fogel's would have gone up. So what are you at, Fogel? You're still negative, okay. So I think, you know what, Dio, we're going to use Dio. We're going to try to have him get the kill on that worm. Because if he might as well get a level up. Titus, this isn't at all what I wanted you to do. Crap. The controls are a little clunky on this, and that's okay. Let me just check out Fogel. What do you guys got? You're at 9, you're at 5. We're gonna exchange an item. I want those guys to actually be getting a little less experience because we need to. We're just gonna have Fogel focus on. We're gonna have Fogel focus on getting some alignment down, and then as his alignment goes down, and then the other people's alignment goes down, it'll then when they start hitting people, it'll help their alignment go down. It's a nice little. Dio. Wow. See, I was actually really trying to avoid him even walking by her, but So as long as this lady doesn't fall asleep, Dio should be able to kill her. Whoa. That's just crazy. It's the way that the AI operates there. Alright, where you at, Fogel? So his alignment has gone down, I think, 2 or 3 times. 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. So he's probably closer to 35 or so. Once he gets down to the 30, then everyone else's should start going down. What I could also do is just take the other people out of his unit and let him go into some of these units by themselves. Ah, fuck. We'll see if this actually works. I may have to... This is one of the reasons why, like, the game is, I wouldn't say hard, but what I do is, it's pretty exhausting for a lot of people. Oh, there we go, Dio. You got your alignment up. You got your level. You got your victory. Perfect. Oh. It's a lot easier if you want Dio to be a bad person. So he's still neutral, that's okay. And we'll just get Titus up to level 4, that's fine. I'm not exactly sure how it works. I believe when you raise a soldier up, it has to do with either the level of your army's average, as far as everyone's level, or Magnus's, or the amalgamation of, like, Dio, Leia, and Magnus. I'm not exactly... I just want to see if we get our... Okay, so his went up, the dragons went down. That's good. Well, it's not good that his went down, but... Alright, so his is... He's at least getting lower. Okay, that's fine. Fuck. Ugh. You know what? I'm gonna take it back. I'm gonna try to have his go down lower because we want him to start bringing everyone down, and this is... I don't know. As much as I want the dragons to go down, we need to lower everyone's too, or else it's just gonna be a problem. And I should have done is actually have Gilbert go after this unit because he actually needs the levels. There it is again. You know what? Yeah, we are going to have the dragon take him out because at least then the dragons went down and Fogel's is going to go up either way. Yeah, let's do it. Wild young dragon. Yeah, whatever. I was going to compare it to a one of the level 5 dragon we had, but I like to see the differences in the stats between neutral encounters you get later and the ones that you farm up yourself. Whoopsies. My bad. Ugh. My bad. Alright, I think that's better. I'll stick with that. At least his is going down directly instead of Fogel's just being raised. And maybe it went down a little more because Fogel's went up and his was balancing out too. Who knows? But I say though, I think the hardest part of this game so far, whether you're playing the vanilla or hard mod or whatever, it's alignment management in your units. I need to check in Caligon's health. I think he's level 5 now. Alright, so basically they were almost identical. He's level 5 and had a 120. That's good. Let's check and see what's going on down here. Excellent. Damn it. You know, if I was really min-maxing, I would have had Dio level up with Noish's Promise just to get the extra stats. Just to get an extra 1 per level, but you know what? I guess I'm not that crazy. I don't think I'm that crazy. Also, I think on this one, if you don't kill someone, they kind of run back to the next town, and then they run back to the base. It's like they're doing a retreating action, which I guess makes sense based on what they're trying to do, but... This unit has some... Oh, never mind. Okay, I thought they were more lawful. Oh shit. There may not be many lawful people to take out here. What have we got going on down there? I don't know. I guess that's fine. Let's have Titus. Have Titus do the initial one. We'll attack strongest. They can both get a fight under their belt. And then we'll have Arthur clean it up. Yeah, I forgot. If I remembered that they were going to be doing a level, I would have at least given Dio Noisha's promise so that he could get a little bit stronger. One. You know what we're going to do? We're actually going to have you do some damage to these guys. I think that's what we're going to do. Because Dio is going to have to wipe them out. He's gonna end up killing one person at least, because can't run away. We've got to stay in the map. So I think we're gonna have Arthur come in, do some damage, back out. We'll get Dio a little experience. It's okay if he kills one of these guys because let's do weakest. We'll have all the guys in the front get their weapon or get their alignment up. 1, 2. Oh, you bitch. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, so we actually got the alignment. We don't have to worry about killing them again. Dio, you're actually going to be able to get a little bit of alignment from that battle. And let me just check on something. I guess we could focus on killing the... It would have been nice if we could have gotten Dio the kill on both those guys, but I think the one was the best we're going to get. So one more battle on each of these guys, and we can probably call it quits for just getting 2 fighters this map. Damages. Okay. So when they become archers, their damage is more in the middle, and they do 2 attacks there, so I just jumped the gun on that. I was wondering why they didn't finish the guy off. Level 6 yet. We're still level 5. So we may be able to kill the leader, and if I can swing it right, she's neutral. As long as Fogel kills her, it's okay. And then we can have... Arthur clean up the gremlins. Uh-oh. I keep trying to... It's front and back. Yeah, we gotta go from the front, Fogel. I'm sorry, buddy, but you're just not doing what I need you to do. Yeah, the direction system in this is helpful. It actually is, but it is also counterintuitive sometimes. Like, it's just the game doesn't really know what you're trying to do sometimes. Like I'm trying to avoid attacking her from behind. And I want this guy to avoid escaping, so we're going to block him off. Should be able to get a battle off of this. Okay, let's do strongest. We'll get enough damage off of the berserker to win. It should be fine. There's me boy. There's me boy. One of the reasons why I said the game in and of itself isn't hard is because you can do things like build up a Fogel unit where you just kind of wipe out a bunch of people, you get some units that are strong, and then you just stay a few levels ahead. Alright, let's see if we can... I don't think that's going to be... Okay. Alright, so alignment down on Fogel, alignment down on the fighter. Level up. That's definitely... We should be able to turn into berserkers or something. I'm just going to have Gilbert take that guy out. And you know what? Let me just check. That's neutral. That's neutral. That's level 5. We can work with that. Let's have you take out the leader. And well, actually, Gilbert may end up killing it. We may have to finagle it with Fogel. But that's okay. We got some time. There's our Balder sword. So Gilbert, we might as well. Let me just see what level this guy is. 6. What are you at, Fogel? 9. Alright. Actually, we're going to have Fogel take this guy out because he should be able to one-shot this guy. And even though the guy is chaotic... How are we going to be fighting this guy? I need to see... Interesting. This could work. Let me just see. Ah, never mind. All right. Well, it's fine. Okay, so we may be able to. Let's do one attack on the leader. God damn it, Dio. We'll keep it strong. So they attack 4. Alright, fuck it. We're getting some alignment, Dio. That's fine, I don't care. Alright, Dio gets alignment. We get a fighter. That That's fine. In the next map, we're not going to be able to use Titus and Dio a lot because we're going to need to have some units that actually move through the map pretty quickly. But yeah. Dio got some alignment. They got their fighters. Oh, just don't. Fogel. What the fuck are you doing? Alright, so Fogel should get the kill. His alignment should go down, and then everyone else should follow. I don't care. I don't care. We can also find a black dragon later. It's fine. I just all right. So you're officially chaotic. You guys are not chaotic yet. I'm just worried that once these guys get to level 7, that the dragon's gonna evolve, and I won't be able to get a black dragon anymore. I should have given Arthur the the blessed sword. Then at least he could do more damage in cleaning these people up. I did not plan this one through a lot. I needed to give Noisha's promise. I need to give Noisha's promise to Dio or Titus. Let's do another one. We're going to be fighting a pretty strong boss. So what I may be able to swing with this battle is have Fogel kill the leader, which will lower his alignment. And then if I don't think we'll have enough damage to kill the other guy, but it should get low enough where Fogel should be able to kill him in the next thing. So at least that's a good thing about Fogel getting high, is he should be able to get everyone. He should be able to finish off all the fighters. Two. 6. So 10 damage a battle. As long as no one blocks. So we're looking at 2 more fights to get about 20 each instance. Maybe they'll get a level. We shall see. Okay. 8 that time. 8 and 10, so 18. So, alright, one more battle. Boom. Okay. We are going to need to have about 3 or 4 units to take on Debonair. Debonair is pretty strong. All right, we're saving. Let's see if we can get Fogel 2 kills on his own personal self. One kill. 1, 2. Can you do it? No, that's fine. Everyone got alignment down. Perfect. 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 So, one more battle. Fogel should be the one that kills the dragon. He's neutral. His alignment should go even further down. The first instance that we need to have a high or a low chaos frame to recruit someone is in the second chapter, and that is Liddell. And prior to that point, we have several choices we can make, like coming here, which raises our chaos frame by 10, and then saying you can't do it at the battle or at Frederick's execution. That raises it by 20, and as long as we liberate enough strongholds along the way, capturing 1 or 2 doesn't matter too much. It'll just mean we don't have to capture as many going forward to get our alignment lower to get Sheen. All right, get him, Fogel. I knew it. Just get him lower and everyone should follow. The dragon did kill a fairy. What are you guys at? You're neutral, neutral. Oh boy, that's gonna be a hard one. Yeah, getting your alignment low early is rough. Knights. Let me think. So what we may be able to do is we could potentially use these guys to attack weak, and then we could potentially kill the knights in Debonair's unit with Fogel. That would be some lawful... That'd be some lawful stuff. What I could do is actually use Gilbert and his puppies to get some of the initial stuff. And then have Fogel come in. But I forgot to liberate this. Let's go up and do that real quick. All in all, a decent map. We got our claymore, we got some more knight armor and equipment. We got 2 fighters. Fogel's turning chaotic. I don't know about the rest of his unit. What are you guys? Level 5. Level 5 knights. Yeah, we shouldn't get a level up from that. I think that's what we'll do. We'll use our beast unit to soften up the knights. We'll have Fogel come in and kill the weak. And then... Well, I'm going to have Titus come in first because I want to see the interaction. This is kind of goes in with my whole role-playing thing. Having Debonair seeing Titus at the mine, because that means he and the rest of them know that Titus is a decent fellow. So this is irrelevant except for the whole storytelling part. I am going to turn the I'm going to turn the animations on because it's the boss fight. block. Good damage. Nice. So Debonair is a little tanky. He is not nearly as buff as he could be, because he eventually joins us, so they're trying to keep his character a little bit weaker. But still, as far as boss battles go, he's definitely someone that we'll need to be careful with. Gilbert, let's hold off for a second. So, ideally we take out both the knights and everyone's alignment starts to get lower. Let's go weaker. And then hopefully he does enough damage to us we can run away before killing the knights. Alright. I think that should be enough. We'll at least get one of the knights. Right, we'll start with Fogel. And then the dragon is higher than that knight. So even if the dragon ends up killing the knight, that should be a net alignment loss. So let's go weakest. Nice. Honestly, if Fogel gets it pretty low, it's fine. It's not the end of the world. Fogel, where are you at? Come on, have you guys gotten nothing yet? Oh, God. I'm not sure what to do about that. We may not be able to get a natural black dragon. We'll have to see. I guess the only alternative would have been as if I would have just taken Fogel, put him in another unit, like level up Aznabel's unit to level 6, and then or Aznabel's unit to level 8. And just get everyone else's stuff lowered, and then put him back with this group. I don't know. I don't know. Alright, guys. There is one thing I can do with Fogel. I can take him to that forest and kill some really low-level dragons. And that should lower his alignment. And there's very low, and that's another thing too. I think I raised their level too high with the Manual of Warfare. So that's another thing I should have done, is probably gotten Fogel up with the Manual of Warfare with Aznabel's units. And then once his Chaos frame was a lot lower, then I could have put him with this unit, and then I would still have Fogel kill people, but everyone else's alignment would slowly be going down naturally, even if they're fighting higher level people. Debonair is a little bit of a beast to kill. His unit isn't too bad, but I would go at him with Fogel, but I don't want them to get to level 7. I kind of want to see what attack he does in the back. Because, I know he has a special attack from the back. Man, we might need some... Well, the good news is if Dio and Magnus get the kill, they'll at least have an extra battle under their belt for getting more soldiers down the road. Oh, here we go. Oh no. Okay. We'll do another, a little bit more damage, but yeah, we can't do 3 of those. Because he has 3 attacks in the middle, and then that resets to do 3 in the back, although it's normally 2. If it was training, he would eventually only do 2 in the back per instance, but... So that's one thing I'm thinking, like Debonair could, I could have him be in the front with 2 fighters, or I could have him be in the back with, you know, maybe we don't give him a, maybe we don't give him a dragon. I mean, a wind dragon would be good, but he's so durable in the front. Maybe we give him a, maybe we give him a, what's the word? Yeah, just put him in the back with 2 archers and then 2 paladins up front. He could also stand to... He could also stand to, have, yeah, 2 knights, 2 archers. If we have a dragon, then he can't use atmosphere, because I can't put him in the back. That's just... Whoa, whoa, are we getting tired? There's not enough damage for this thing to... Hello?
We're coming home.
Okay.
I was just checking to see if you'd left.
No, I was going to wait for you to be here.
Okay.
Do you want me to get ready to go?
If you want to.
Okay, I thought you needed my help with the groceries and all the other stuff. But I'll,
Well, you can get ready to go and I'll be home in like 8 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds good. Hi, Michael. I love you, Michael. Alright, yeah, I'll do that. I'll start getting ready and help you. Although I guess I have to take a shower and because I'm sweaty from being weeding and well, we'll figure it out. It's okay.
Okay, I didn't know what you do to get ready.
That's okay. I'll help you with the stuff when you get home. Okay. Alright. We'll see you soon. Alright, bye-bye. Oh, that was good timing. So Dio got the alignment. He got the win. And then Gilbert's twin brother is going to show up and run away. He dies tragically soon after. So we're stuck with Gilbert. Blah blah blah. it's like they know him because he protected the guy at the mine. That's why Gilbert joined him. To watch him. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we will. Alright. It may be a difficult situation. Let's take a quick look at our army, and yeah, I'm kind of sad that these guys and Caligon. It might be level 8. I'm not sure. I'm hoping actually that he becomes a black dragon at level 8, because then at least we'd have some time to. Because right now he's definitely too high. We need to be at like level 25. But I may as well change some classes for a while. Oh, it can't be a fencer. I guess you'll be berserker for another level. And then we'll go and train against the... Oh, Thorgrim, you can be a fencer. Okay. Perfect. So what we're going to do is we're going to take... the way you normally get your alignment down is if you're having a rough game and it's hard to lower everyone's alignment, you take them and you go fight level 2 dragons. You get very little experience, so you can kill a couple of them at least. And get the alignment for the group down. And we should be able to lower... I'll probably do that off screen. I mean, I could do it on screen at some point. It just takes a long time, and these are already pretty tedious, but... Yeah, that's the secret to getting alignment lower. But, alright. It's time for me to go, guys. We shall play later.